Hello again. My name is Garen, and we're back into Final Fantasy. I am approximately 10 feet away from where I was when we last played here because I was testing out. OBS has a feature that allows me to capture just the application audio instead of the entire desktop audio, which should help with the blooping problem that happened when my Discord was blowing up last video. I apologize for that again, but I tested it and it seems like this new feature will solve that completely. Um, that said, let's get into it. I can get my next quest for my gladiator. First Sword Milia wishes to Milia. First Sword Milo wishes to teach you the fundamentals of gladiatorial arts. Ah, Sienna, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks while we deliver our own. However, at times we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust your stout constitution to endure. In doing so, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momody of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of golems and marauders has paraded into town and has begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them, and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lomenzans and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder." In this way, you will protect the people of Ul'dahn, and as you would your allies in battle. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. My brain just kind of shut off for a moment. Alright. To the Adventurers Guild. Adventurers Guild. There we go. You. Face me. Stop harassing that person. What? You're blaming me because this little shite shat his own pants? Well, bugger him and bugger you too. I'm blaming you because you're harassing them. Really. Ill-mannered marauder. Don't be an asshole, man. That's like the golden rule. You know your friend is a 12 damn cheat. He thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners, but he'll get his own back. Mark me words. Okay. Speaking of Lomenzan is hard. I don't know how to get those words right. Yo, me. Boy, come on now. You was disrespecting me proud Seawolf heritage. Spit. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. I think you are finished. Mocking Marauder. The hell's your problems? Maybe she'll like remember. What are you supposed to be? Her bleeding lady in waiting? But it don't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. I did it. Tell the marauder inside the quicksand to face me. Hey, you. Stop. That's a pillar. Hey, you. Dude, that's a sweet dragon. I want one. Just who else do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I am a farmoral, I guess. The driven. And me bloody marauders have been reaving so long, mothers scares their children from tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Okay. You asked for it. Oh, this is lively even for the quicksand. You two are going to put on a show for us? Hello. What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you're talking to Armil the Driven, leader of the troop of bloody murmurs or such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Unless you want your skull... What? Unless you want me to split your skull with my axe, you better... That sword, could it be frenzy? But the only sword of Nald who... Bloody hells, it's you. You know, I've never wanted to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? But begging your pardon, sir. Thanks. Why do they always do that? Sigh. Looks like it's just you and me. You want to go, bro? I'll take you on. Standing up to that momentum was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I'll stab you in the dick. Don't call me a fool. I think I like you, gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. Used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then, but that hardly concerns you. These days, I'm an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. God, I've missed the city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. I don't approve. Okie dokie. Are you the next? Yes, you are. I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Sienna, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, right? Alright? She does not need that sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folks ain't good for one another. Oakley dokley. I thought I could jump that, but I can't. I can jump this though. Whee! To the Gladiators Guild! Oh, hold on. To the Gladiators Guild! I did the thing, Mila. Mila. I don't know how to say your name. I did the thing. I've already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Sienna. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Sienna. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Merle the Driven, and all those who have shared his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dahn again. Oakley dokley. Let's go. The Eternite. Etherite Plaza is the closest to the exit I've got so far. Splishy splashy. Oh, you know what? I could have just... I'm an idiot. I could have just gone through here and out here. That would have taken far less time. Ooh, I discovered a new location. It's Sprint. I'll be back for you guys. I've got a quest to attend to. Nervous merchant. Nervous merchant. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Interacting. On some quests, you encounter objects with which you interact with simply by approaching the right-clicking. Oakley dokley. Goodbye. Okay. I thought that would be the case. I don't have any extras yet. Okay. Ooh, roll actions. You have learned a roll action. Roll actions are spells or weapon skills that are assigned to all classes within a role. Tank, melee, DPS, range, CPS, healer, rather than a specific class. Roll actions are learned in the same manner as class actions via leveling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes of the role. The role section has been added to the action traits found in the character in the main menu. Selecting it will display the role actions you have learned. You go there. Oh, Chocobo. You want your Chocobo back, too? Listen, this is your Chocobo. They tore it from my saddle and took everything I own. I beg you, bring my goods back. Or, I bring my goods back to me, I beg you. You just said that already. Well, bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good women like you, I'd never leave home. Your Chocobo. Is your Chocobo still out there? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do some hunting log stuff while I'm out here where I need to be to hunt. Or at least try to. If I end up dead, then I'll just go hand in my quest. I need one more of them. How many earth crystals do I need? Or earth sprites, not earth crystals. Okay, there we go. There's my last earth beak. And my last two earth sprites are right here. Alright. So I got four earth shards from that. That's nice. Excuse me. You know what? I wonder if I could do this. This may send me back to home rather quickly. Oh, nope. I'll attack him. Okay, fine. Okay, so Cactuar is done. I need 2 more little ladybugs. Oh, not in range. I need a slightly longer sword. Ah, yeah. That's all the ladybugs I need. Anything else from this area? I don't think so. Alright, no, storm armor. There we go. Be stabbed. There we go. Alright, I'm guessing I need hornets too, but those aren't out here. Well, let's see. Snapping shrew. I don't need hornets. I need snapping shrews, which are in central Thailand though. Which I can't. Well, I can do. I'm just not going to right away because it is out of the way at the moment. I did the thing. Are you proud of me? I killed the guy. Good, it is finished. And with that, this stage of your training is complete. But this time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Tiana, and we'll speak again. Look at that. I'm already ready. Okay. The oath gauge. Symbol indicates the defensive stance iron will is in effect, which increases enmity. You can view the job description at any time for actions and menu straight. Okay, I do not need you sitting on my hotbar right there. Oh, shield bash right here, I guess. I don't remember where I usually put it. Turn that on. I should be eating these. There we go. First sword, Mila, requires your immediate assistance with a dangerous matter. You look well, Sienna. I hope you are ready for your next task because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, victims of which were all Hurrian men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the body of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it's a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I have just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking around the Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the Gate of Nald and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, you may find these Lancers before they strike again. Let's go. Nald, Gate of Nald is the Sapphire, or the, not Sapphire Exchange. The Adventurers Guild is my closest way out to them. I just remembered I could probably eat another one of these. Shrews are over there. I'll go grab them eventually. First, I want to do my quest. From the bushes I emerge. Guiltless gladiator, eh? Don't kill me, please. I'm not the one you want. I win. Thank you. Thank you. They appeared out of nowhere. Asked me if I was Aldous at spear point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? I don't know. That's me. I'm just here to stab people. And monsters. Yeah, let's go get the shrews. How many of these do I need? 3? Alright. There you go. Now we go back to Mila. They're looking for Aldous. I mean, not Aldous. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. But what brought the white freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why are they murdering Huron men with swords? First sword. What is it? Lancers, first sword. A gang of them hiding in the tunnel south of Blackbrush Station. It seems we're not rid of them yet. Sienna, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Sienna. See that she doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the last from getting skewered, but I'll patch her up the best I can. Sienna, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. Can do. I am counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch my back, and I'll watch yours. You have your orders, gladiators. Send those freelancers back to the 7th gate. Yes, ma'am. Bruce the Big. Why are you the Big? Alright, let's do this. Okay. First wave. Don't get too far ahead of me. I'm supposed to protect you, remember? Wait, that didn't hit anybody? That seemed kind of bullshitty. Okay, who's next? Is it just you? Hey, stop. Okay. Did I win? I think I won. Yay! I did it. I gotta go talk to you. Looks like we're done here. Let's head home with Sienna. I could use a drink. Alright. Homeward bound. Lila, I did it. Congratulations on a job well done, Sienna. Bruce said you acquitted yourself well. Excuse me, you have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Sienna, I grant you leave to join other guilds. As you doubtless know, Ul'dahn is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturgs Guild. However, there are also guilds where you may learn something of more peaceful traditions. You may even join the guilds of other nations if that you desire. I know that I respect your decisions, whatever they may be, so long as you don't forget that you are above all a gladiator. I should have read the other one. There exists a myriad of disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Before you head off, I wanted to ask you, Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Sienna? I'm going to be honest, they were tracking a man named Aldous. Aldous, are you certain that's the name you heard? He's alive? But how? I don't know, man. I just work here. Gear sets. Gear sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment. Swap them at your leisure. The button for a gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. This can be a very convenient feature for players who regularly switch back and forth between various classes, as well as players who wish to have ready multiple sets of gear for different types of duties they undertake, such as PvP or instant trades. You select the plus button to register your currently equipped gear as a new set. Oakley dokley. Yeah. Oh, and there we go. I need to be level 15 for the next quest, right? Yes. Okie dokie. Let's go back to the main scenario quest. Papa Sean! How's it going, bruh? Been a minute. Sienna, I have just this moment. No, there's no. The time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I did deliver those prep files, I was privy to some of the most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. Have I ever called them swords? I think I have. Let's go. Do I need to stab them? A young noble woman of very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the beginning. But we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. It can't happen, Sienna. It must not. I need you to help me find her. I shall. Raise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lyria. If you want to go south to look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree, good luck. I read that wrong. Alright, let's go. To the Sultan Tree. Are you the Sultan Tree? Nah, that big one's gotta be the Sultan Tree. They're all very weird trees. The giant tortoise. The Sultan Tree. Is this where she'd be? Oh. I see a hooded lala. Oh, the Sultan Tree. You're about to enter an instant battle. Instant battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a brief moment to read information displayed with active help window before answering the call of duty. You are about to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instance objectives will be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Oakley dokley. Aw, I'm limited. Because I'm 3 levels above the limit. Because I'm like 6 levels above them.
Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
Alright. I'm not hiding.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Let's go! Okay, level sync, you'll have to wait. Handsome stranger. How do you get the cool attacks? I want a cool attack. I just cycle between these two. Where are they? I'll do it. I did it. I don't particularly need your healing. You're pretty good at your being a tank with a dagger. Okay. Whirly gig. Cool. That wasn't so bad. He fall down. Hey look, a crystal. I think that's a crystal. That sure looks like a crystal to me. A floaty crystal. Blinding light. Oh, we're back here. Except it's different. I got your crystal. I assume it's yours.
Hear, feel, think.
In those order? Or in that order? Excuse me.
Crystal
Excuse me again.
bearer.
Yes?
I am Ul'dahn, all made one.
I see.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
You a big crystal.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Ah, that hurts my eyes.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Mom? Is that you? Don't mind me, just taking a nap.
Ah, coming around now.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
It was a demon.
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The voidsent? Here? But how?
The void something.
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
We're dealing with bandits that have books.
Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
Kinda. It's the darkness. And I'm supposed to use the
sooner did
light.
You fell the beast, then you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
Ether.
Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
Crystal.
But of course, this changes everything.
Everything.
Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
If you say so. Bye.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
I love napping on my shield. That handle does wonders for my spine. Look, level sync is still here. Level sync is a system which allows players to participate in lower level duties by temporarily adjusting their levels, as available in most face and instance raids. When your level sync is synced, not only are your personal attributes, but the abilities of your gear will automatically be lowered to meet the requirements set by the duty in which you are participating. Once the duty ends, everything will be restored to its original state. Experience earned while level synced is based off the synced level, not your current level. However, it will be added to the progress of the ladder. Okay. Papa Sean, I'm back. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would have happened if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace of the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given cause to weep, Papa Sean. You and the people of Ul'dahn. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. I cannot thank you enough, Sienna. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from voidsent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches of the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. That's fine. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Sienna, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan that you did to us today. Will do. I have shield bash, I don't really need you. Ul'dahn has come a long way since the calamity. In the face of that terrible destruction, our people banded together to rebuild our great nation. These tracks, which stretch across Thanalan, are a testament to that resolve. Beholding them fills me with pride. Cool. Oh! I thought you were... CC Doa. You're who I talked to. CC Doa is needed a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. You're an adventurer, yes? If you are not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. Could you... I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased the royal plantations of prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece to produce. He accidentally double-clicked. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. I present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. No worries, my dude. Hey yo, I need a pumpkin. If CC Doa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Here you go. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets Roger's approval. Fresh produce is something somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place with a local laborers' lounge. Yeah, I know where it is. Roger. Drink for you, lassie. You won't get a better ale of spirits for your coin than at me place. No, I got you a pumpkin. What's this? We CC Doa asked you to bring this here to me? Ha! So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk, sodden horse back home. But hells. An honest God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their belly, assuming I can get their stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. No problem, bro. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may prove useful to you. That barding you have is pretty sweet. Word is, Blackbrush is sorely undermanned. Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. A bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Again, with the gil. You can view, equip, and remove gear by selecting the character menu under Character from the main menu, or by pressing C on your keyboard. To equip an item, first select the desired slot. This will open the armory chest, from which you can select the item you wish to equip. Finally, the subcommand from the menu. From the subcommand menu, select Equip to put the gear on. Everything's fine. That's not what I wanted. There we go. By learning a spell teleport, you are now able to travel instantly between aetherytes to which you are attuned. Access the teleportation menu by selecting teleport from travel under the main menu. Unlike other spells, teleport does not require MP to cast, instead uses a naturally regenerating spiritual energy. A small fee of gil, however, must be paid to the keepers of the aetheryte so that they can maintain the crystals and defend them from those who would see them destroyed. The fee varies depending on distance traveled and remoteness of the aetheryte location. Registering an aetheryte as a favored destination will reduce the amount of gil to travel there. Up to 3 favored destinations can be registered at one time. Oakley dokley. Warren, looking for work perchance? If so, we couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are sellswords hired by Imogen and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, this can be messy work, and liable to get messier still if you're ill prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience if I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak to Warren. I don't have any. Wait, item level 5? Aww. Do I have an item level 5 head thing? Okay, I gotta go figure out how to get a level 5 head thing real quick. Okay, so what's the plan of action? I could try to make something. No, because I don't think I can make a headgear that is suitable for. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Weaver can. Or Goldsmith. I don't have blacksmith. Or not blacksmith armor available because that requires me to be able to go into the Mensa, which I cannot do right now. I could buy something, I guess. But I don't want to waste my 608 gil. We're going to unlock the Weaver's Guild, I guess. I can get a hempen hat thing that's high level 5. Hopefully. Detour! Okay, there we go. Marone. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the wellspring of Ul'dahn fashion. From humble thread, our peerless artisans weave wonders, dreams, and fabric form. We are renowned as Eorzea's finest purveyors of quality textiles, and as her foremost arbiters of style. Needless to say, such renown is not one without effort. Ours is a tremendously demanding profession, you see, but also a highly rewarding one. It is of little wonder many adventurers have set their hearts upon joining us. Might you be one of them? Sure am. Ah, I thought as much. Then I'm sure you're eager to learn all about our illustrious history. As I'm sure you know, Thanalan can be a perilous place. Its vast deserts want to punish the unprepared. Being wont to punish the unprepared. While a menagerie of ferocious beasts stalk the sands, the greatest foe is, of course, the midday sun. And so, ever since man set foot in this region, he has favored light, glowing fabric that shield him from the sun's rays while allowing his skin to breathe. Of course, Ul'dahns have ever been the people of taste, and demand for more extravagant designs spurred innovation, resulting in textile goods whose appeal extended far beyond our borders. Merchants had little trouble selling Ul'dahn fabrics to foreign markets, and so great was their reputation for beauty and quality. And when traders from those same markets sought to peddle their lesser products in Thanalan, well, it gave us little cause for concern. Sun silk tapestries is synonymous with the textile trade in Ul'dahn. You see, those come here hoping to peddle cheap rags swiftly learn the price of doing business in our territory. Wiser men and women with an interest in our trade choose instead to join the guild, which the company generously operates for the betterment of Ul'dahn society. We offer our members tools and techniques needed to become successful, and should they prove themselves especially skilled, they may even be offered direct employment as Sun Silk weavers. Just imagine, adventurers, your design could one day dictate the course of Ul'dahn fashion. If you desire such influence and fame, then you might be granted a place with us, provided that you are willing to embrace hard work. To ensure candidates can endure the rigors of our profession, our guildmaster has taken it upon himself to evaluate each one personally. When you are ready to submit yourself to his rigorous scrutiny, say the word. The word. You're ready to meet the guildmaster? First impressions are everything, and I do not want you to present yourself poorly. Let's go. Excellent. I thought, though I do wonder if your attire is appropriate for the occasion. You will find the esteemed Redolent Rose supervising guild operations over yonder. He is, how shall I put it, he is relentless in his pursuit of excellence. So long as you demonstrate you are similarly committed, he will treat you fairly and with respect. Oakley dokley. Hey buddy. What do we have here? Another adventure in search of thrills and excitement? Shall I dance you a merry jig? No. If this fails to please you, I suggest you run along. Perhaps the women of the Ruby Road Exchange will be more to your liking. Oh, you mean to become a weaver? Then we have something to discuss after all. I shall be blunt. Weaving is an art, and like all true artists, we must make sacrifices and suffer for our crafts. So tell me, adventurer, are you prepared to suffer? Sure am. So you say, but only time will tell. In any case, you'll need equipment to get started. This needle should suffice for now. I need not explain what a needle is, I trust. Good. Then hold it as you would when sewing, and show me you're ready to begin. Anything else? Your main weapon determines your current class. Changing classes is as easy as equipping a different type of weapon or tool to your main hand slot. Thanks. I need my needle. Redolent Rose would like to assign you your first task as a weaver. Well, you look like you were born to hold one of those. Even so, I suggest you keep it somewhere safe, especially when clambering over haystacks, as I shan't be issuing you another one. Now, You certainly look the part, but it remains to see if you can play it. I bid you craft me a spindle of hempen yarn. A trifling task, yes? Well, I do hope you find it so. Should it seem even remotely testing, you have no future at this guild. To make hempen yarn, you need muckle grass and lightning shards. The former can be purchased from our own dear Jijima, and the latter you will have to find for yourself. That is all. To synthesize a spindle of hempen yarn from redolent rose, select logs from the main menu and follow by crafting log. Crafting. All disciples of Hand receive a crafting log, which contains the recipes for every item they can synthesize. The crafting log can be opened by selecting logs from the main menu. To begin synthesis, you must first select the crafting class and level tier of the item which you wish to create. Once you have highlighted the item, confirm that you possess all the materials necessary in your inventory. If you do, select the synthesize button and begin the crafting process. Okay, so Moko grass for 2. Okay. How much Moko grass do I need? I need 2 for hempen yarn, so I can't go collect it myself because I don't have the right class. Shops. Myriad of items can be bought and sold from vendors all across Eorzea. Purchasing an item is as simple as clicking on an item in a shopkeep's inventory, while selling an item is as simple as dragging the item from your inventory or armory chest. You can also sell on the fly, right-clicking on them, selecting sell. If you happen to have second thoughts about a sale, you can always buy back your item from the vendor, but only if you have yet to leave the area or log out of the game. Okay. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, and you go over here. There we go. Crafting. Crafting is similar to battle in that various actions are used to proceed. Successfully crafting an item entails executing synthesis actions to achieve 100% progress before material durability reaches 0. If durability reaches 0 before progress is reached 100, the synthesis will fail and some of the materials may be lost. Items that you have successfully crafted at least once will appear with a check mark next to their checkmark on their icon. Crafting an item for the first time will earn you a special bonus, a special experience point bonus. Oakley dokley. Jijima can provide the Moko grass, but you must procure the lightning shards. Or have you already made your yarn already? There you go. Well, bless my soul, she can follow basic instructions. It would seem you grasp the fundamentals. Good girl. Yarn and cloth may be mere materials, but they must be crafted with no less care than a whole garment. For those finest garments are the greater sum of their parts. Their parts are invariably the finest. Do remember this, Sienna, and you will continue your training, as you continue your training. Practice making yarn and other simple items, and return once you have attained a basic level of proficiency. Tedious, I grant you, but necessary, and you did tell me you were ready to suffer. Next weaver quest will be available from Redolent Rose upon reaching level 5. There we go. Okay, now okay, you. Oh, you're not. I mean, I could wear you. Do you have a headgear? You know what? This is fine. No, not that one. This is fine. It's eye level 5. That's what I need. Hempen cloth 3 to make hempen cloth. I need 2 yarns. For 2 yarns, I need 2 mocha grass. So that's 6 yarns, 12 mocha grass. Oh, I have 40. Okie dokie. Well, let's go ahead and start this. There you go. I need to make 3 of these, which means I need 6 of these. Oh yeah, so I can make high quality ones now. High quality items. So you have obtained a high quality item. High quality items can be identified by their icon, as well as by a special mark next that appears after their name. HQ gear will often have better stats than normal quality items, while HQ materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make it more attractive to prospective buyers, resulting in higher selling prices. IQ items cannot be stacked with normal quality items. Okie dokie. Let's do it again. There we go. I'm leveling up like crazy because of this circlet and this effect here, road to 80. I want you to be over here. That was 3 of them, right? Which should be enough to make this bandana. No, that was only 2 of them. Okay. And a high quality hempen bandana, which would be good for my hasty touch. And Rapid synthesis can go over here. Okay, so this is good for just general. Actually, I want to wear my friendship circlet as long as I can. Just temporarily to unlock the quest, and then go back to my friendship circlet and you can deal with it. Oh, I didn't read. Yet I know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Okay. Okay, you can be returned to inventory. Warren has worked for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking the ore wagons. Let's get to it then, shall we? The ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fresco's watch, a tunnel which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating an ideal conditions for a goblin nest. Now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in the tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use the silver ore cluster to lure the creatures out and slay them. Key items. The key items can be used on the targets by first right-clicking on the target, then right-clicking on the appropriate icon from the key items window and selecting use. Alright. So I'm right here. Whoops. I did it wrong. Made 3 of them. Oh, there's a couple more right here, so let's just do it. There we go. Narrow fissure, eh? That doesn't look like a fissure at all. Alright, that was easy. Sprint. Warren. I'll have matching shields. That's neat. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruption to ore shipments threaten not only the interest of Imajin's son mineral concern, but of Ul'dahn herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend it. Aww. Thanks. Huh. There you are. Zuzumeda. Zuzumeda wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news would reach my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Ul'dahn. That is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. Even now as we speak, a young, upstart, self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places is moving in to claim it. That fellow's name is Voidsent, and he is very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure the exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry the favor of the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturgs only considered the opinions of the most wealthy and drafting the laws of Ul'dahn. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay the Sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished guilt upon the thaumaturgs, and some claim he devises new laws with express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. And that's usually how lawmaking works. Suffice it to say, if Weston thinks that he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he is in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Copper and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Lauren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Weston and volunteer for his expedition. That was a lot of talking. Also, that's not on. There we go. Weston. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy finding work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them while I've got spare time, so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Kids, I got cookies. Oh, I forgot to read that. I didn't forget to read that, I accidentally clicked. A cookie? Well, if Weston really wants me to go home, then alright, but I want 2 next time. But Weston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Because he wants you to have a cookie instead. Wow, a ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Weston's so kind to us. I like him. Look, he gave you a cookie. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Weston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. I like playing with Weston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Weston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I go home. I did the thing. Ooh, a cutscene. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better, yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity and with it our place within those walls. We found her. We found the vein, Weston. You must come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come bear witness to history in the making. Oakley dokley. We shall sprint. Weston, what have you done? Did you get betrayed? Seems right. That was balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined, bloody city? God's damn idiot. What did you think was going to happen? That you'd strike rich and get cozy with the Order, while the Masters of Ul'dahn looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. And the Syndicate? It has finally sunk in, hasn't it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy, now you won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody Alice, what does Lord Lolorita mean? Does Lord Lolorita mean to kill us too? Probably. I don't think he gives a shit about anybody but himself. Okay. I win. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. I didn't need it last time. I composed a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dahn herself cannot rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I've oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met the two desert roses. Met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, but and business is suffering for it. The bloody Amaja. What stirred them up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. But tell me, where is this marvel of a city where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Tancred, you are kind of a douche. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. The result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalman's descent. And of course, to the primals. Fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Wall will know what to do. We need only trust his judgments. This is before the calamity. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting around like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. A disturbance is recent. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree. Maybe Papa Sean will know something of it. Not before the calamity. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, this bastard surely would have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Weston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanua. It is an honor and privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when we next meet is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Wait a minute. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Okay, well, let's murder these things while I'm here. There we go. Going well. All right. Let's get to... I've been recording for a while. Let's get to a sanctuary and wrap up real quick. Alright, so I'm going to have to call it here for now. We made a lot of progress. I'm happy with the rate that we're going. And really excited to keep going. So, yeah, for now, I guess, goodbye.